Good morning, Namaskar. I've just finished a coaching session with a very accomplished lady who's going through a bad patch in her life. Things that were not very good that happened to her, not her fault, but she was struggling with it, and eventually she sought help. And we were talking, and she asked me the question that, Abha, if you were in my place, what would you have done? And this is a question a lot of people would ask other people कि आप मेरी जगह होते, आप मेरी परेशानी नहीं समझ पा रहे हैं, अगर आप मेरी जगह होते तो क्या करते? तो हम सब अपने ही हिसाब से काम करते हैं. सो इसका जवाब क्या है कि अगर आप ऐसी स्थिति में आ जाएं जिसमें आपकी ना गलती है और आपकी स्कोप से बाहर है, something happens which you can't get your head around, something has happened which you don't fully understand and you want to know what's going on and how do you deal with a situation like this. So मुझे लगा कि ये सवाल शायद हम सभी के मन में उठता है. कई बार ऐसी स्थितियां आ जाती हैं जो हमको तकलीफ होती है, हमें समझ नहीं आता कि हम उनसे डील कैसे करें. Sometimes it's about people around us, sometimes it's about the situations that happen in life, sometimes it's about things that are out of our control, and mostly it is something that would be out of our control. If it was in our control, we probably manage it, even with the way we think, but it is out of our control and we cannot get our mind to define it for us. So the answer to this lies in not getting your head around it, but getting your heart around it. Now, how do you get your heart around something? Being heart-centered. If you have to understand this world, if you have to understand what happens in this world, you need to allow your heart to function with your mind. Our mind has limited knowledge of things around us. Our mind is equipped to a point of our experience in our life. Whatever we have experienced, our mind is equipped for that. But अगर उसके बाहर की चीज़ है तो हमारे दिमाग को शायद नहीं पता है कि उसको टैकल भी कैसे करना है. So we have built our minds to a place where we are able to use it to understand what's happening around us. If something else happens outside of it, we get stuck. So we have to allow our hearts to go around it. Now the heart is not just this cushy, sentimental, mushy stuff for love stories. Our heart is the guidance mechanism for our lives, and we have to allow ourselves to use our heart and mind together, or sometimes allow our hearts to lead the mind and let the mind then follow the heart to do what needs to be done. So ऐसी कोई situation जिसमें आपके दिमाग से लग रहा, how is it even possible? How did somebody do this to you, or how did something happen in this manner? It's just not right. Then you have to get your heart around it and ask yourself, has your heart ever said no? The heart never says no. The heart will always answer by the way it feels, and those feelings will tell you what this particular thing means for you. And that is the meaning that your mind is then supposed to put its head around. So there's a step through the heart for your mind to understand. So what happens in bad situations? What happens in bad situations? The heart will feel bad. So in the normal parlance of a vocabulary that we'd like to use, to say it's going to cause you pain. When it causes you pain, what do? The mind says, I don't want pain, so let me escape the pain. So you are not able to then go to the meaning, the real meaning of what happened. So if you allow your heart to work, the heart will feel the pain, and over a period you will realize that you could live with pain. That is, live with pain. That's step one. You identify the pain, live with pain. Step two is to then realize that while I was living through pain, I could even process the pain. I processed the pain. Now, once you process the pain, there's going to be a meaning to it, and that's the meaning that's going to go up to your head and say, okay, this is what it means. However ugly, however dirty, however dangerous it is what it means. Now, once you have found the pain, you've lived through the pain, you have processed the pain. So if you allowed your heart to do it, you process the pain. You learned how to process the pain. So the next time pain happens, you're not going to go through the same pain in a similar way. You learn the way to process that pain. Once you process the pain, you realize you survived the pain. So you lived the pain, you process the pain, you survive the pain, and the next step is then to thrive through the pain. Pain is something that our mind tells us to escape or move away from. We don't want pain. We like to move from pain to pleasure. So most times we will escape the pain and go to the next best thing. Go get a drink, go watch some television, chit chat with lots of people. maybe talk about it to other people, but we don't want to go through the pain. But if you allow your heart to work, heart in our body is not just an organ which helps us breathe and stay alive. It is an intuitive, it's a relational, it's a contextual, it's an expansive version of who we are. And we work through our feelings, we will be able to make sense of everything in this world. And it is basically made out of love. You love yourself, you breathe, the heart loves you, it breathes every minute, otherwise you die. So you should have to allow that love part about you, that contextual part about you, that intuitive, that feeling part, that expansive part, that flexible part, that relational part that is able to wrap itself around something, but in the form of pain or feeling or understanding, but it just does not say no. And that yes has to come from you. You have to allow your heart to do this for you, so that then you can allow your heart and mind to function together. So sometimes the heart has to lead, sometimes the mind has to lead. But if there is a situation which you cannot handle, it is not your lead, it is beyond your comprehension, allow yourself to get your heart around it. It will define it for you through the feelings that it feels. So this is the answer to becoming heart-centered and allowing your heart to deal with the heavy stuff, the burdensome stuff, the unreal stuff, the bad stuff, and go through that process of finding the pain, living the pain, processing the pain, surviving the pain, and then eventually allowing your mind to tell you that you can thrive through the pain. So we must thrive through the bad situations, and that's what we need to do, all of us.